Guys, welcome back. Well, you can see me cheesing. You can see me cheesing. Another day, another dollar. Another day, another dollar. Lavia to Chelsea is a done deal. It's a wrap. It's finally a wrap. 53 million pounds plus £5 add-ons. The medicals are ongoing as we speak in London. Everything's going to be wrapped up by today, or most likely, or no later than tomorrow. Lavia is going to will be presented to Chelsea fans as the newest Chelsea player. Done deal. Guys, I've been saying this. I don't want to sound like a broken record. Todd Bowley and Ebali, they have done it. They've gone down in history as the kings of the double hijack move. It's done. It's done and dusted. Liverpool is official. Liverpool is officially swimming in the mud. Liverpool is finished in terms of defensive midfield battle against Chelsea in this transfer market. Is over. It's done. Liverpool now, the whole world does know, is now aware that Liverpool has over 110 million pounds of money to spend based on reports. They're already feeling the brunt of it. Chouameni, they have made some inquiries of Chouameni from Real Madrid, and Real Madrid said he's not for sale, and Chouameni said, I don't want to go and play for Liverpool. Then they turned around and went to Crystal Palace for Decore, and CP is asking for 80 million pounds. Can you believe that? 80 million pounds for Crystal Palace defensive midfield. I told you this is what's going to happen. I told you that Liverpool, they will find somebody, because there are DMs out there. Do not get it twisted. There are a lot of defensive midfielders out there. But Liverpool is going to pay through the nose. And that's what they get for making us having to pay through the nose for Caicedo, a deal we were about to wrap up at just about 90 million pounds max. Right? We had that deal just about wrapped up. And then they had to basically trigger this whole crazy transfer war between Chelsea versus Liverpool. The end effect, the consequences of that is about today's video, which is here we go from Romano on the fact that Romeo Lavia is finally a done deal, done and dusted. He's going to be a Chelsea player. Liverpool is done. They've been roasted on the Lavia deal. That was the second half of the double swoop, double hijack move, patented by none other than the kings of the double hijack, Todd Bowley and Ebali. Now everybody knows you can't mess with these guys. You when you see these guys coming, take 2 or 3 steps backwards, because it's gonna be a battle. It's gonna be a battle. And you're going to have a bloody nose at the end of the day. They're not going to let you walk away scot-free. And Liverpool found out the hard way. Now, and of course, as you would expect from sore losers, after you lose, what happens next? And you start whining, right? You start whining, moaning. You might even cry a little bit. Well, that's what's happening with Liverpool. They done gone and reported Bowley and Ebali and Chelsea about underhanded tactics in this transfer market, about overspending, spending money beyond their means. That there must be some FFP violation. The league must investigate Chelsea. sour grapes. That's all sour grapes. Nothing's gonna change. This one is in the books. Caicedo is a Chelsea player. He's wearing number 25. That one is already done and dusted. Lavia is next. He's going to be unveiled, if not today, by tomorrow. It's a done deal. We're not giving either player back, right? The deal is done. And there is no FFP consideration. That's a whole long story. I'm going to create a different video breaking down why to Chelsea fans so y'all can sleep well at night. We ain't got no FFP concerns to worry about. Not this year and not next year, not in 3 years or 4 years from now. We are good. So just calm down. All man should calm down. We are doing okay. All right. And, you know, they were saying, listen, it must be the money. How is Chelsea getting these guys? They must be offering these players crazy, salaries along with these crazy long 8-year, contracts. Well, yes and no. The 8-year contract is real. That's real, and it's for a tactical reason. But in terms of the salaries, no. Lavia is earning no more than £100,000 per week, right? If you listen, you don't have to be lazy. Just look it up. When Bowley and Co took over Chelsea last year, one of their stated goals was to reduce Chelsea's salary, overall guaranteed salaries. What they had wanted to do was to implement a salary structure that would reward players, that would incentivize players for good performance on the field, as should be. And so therefore the previous setup where a player had one guaranteed salary, $150,000 a week, whether we win or lose, they're going to get the $150,000. It has been changed. Now that player gets maybe $80,000, $90,000 a week that's guaranteed, plus winning bonuses, and that gives the player the opportunity to earn their keep. And it's a win-win, because the more that they earn the bonuses, guess who's also winning? Chelsea's winning, because Chelsea's moving up the ladder on the Premiership table, and the higher a club finishes on the EPL table, the more money that club earns for that season from the Premier League. It's a no-brainer. Again, Bowley has these chaps in the Premier League. Czech made it in terms of the business part of sports. I told y'all these guys are too savvy. They know way more than you and I and all of the other chaps that are running these businesses in the Premier League. And so Chelsea is in good shape. Our wages, our average wages are actually probably much lower than the average top 5 or top 6 team, if I had to take a wild guess. Because I know that Chelsea's average wage is somewhere in the $80,000 a week per player on the average, and it's going to be going down once we weed out the likes of Ziyech. That deal is about to be a done deal. Ziyech to Galatasaray in Turkish league, right? That's about to be a done deal. Then next, Lukaku is going to be heading out. Hopefully at some point in time, he's going to be gone. That's going to bring the average wage down. Kepa is already out on loan. Kepa normally earns $190K per week, at least for this season. That average goes down. These are things you're not going to read about in the media. It's all about doom and gloom, about how, Chelsea, you must win the league this year, otherwise you're going to be in trouble. That's obviously a fallacy. So, but in any event, Lavia, welcome to the best club in London, the pride of London, Chelsea. Chelsea FC. We know who we are and we know what we do. We know what we do. And our plan this year is to go onwards and upwards to where we used to be, winning titles, league titles, European titles, kings of Europe multiple times. That's Chelsea. There's no other club in London that can even talk about that. We're the biggest club in London, and we are one of the biggest clubs in the Premier League in terms of winning in the last 10, 20 years. You're talking about number one or number two tops, Chelsea. So it is what it is. Guys, how do you all feel about this Lavia to Chelsea deal being finally done and dusted? Please leave your comments below and subscribe to my channel for regular Chelsea updates. God bless you all. Peace.